closer. It's just me and you. Let's talk about what might be going on right now in your business. And it might well be the one thing that absolutely breaks my heart to see in businesses and in gorgeous rock stars actually being able to fulfill their potential. Now, are you that person that has bought a whole stack of programs, courses, online resources, and whilst you intended to do something really great with them, you haven't? Do you read personal development book after personal development book after business book, and whilst you're buoyed when you're reading through them, the reality is, again, you don't implement anything out of them. You don't do anything with that knowledge. Are you that person that has got a head full of ideas, of things that you could implement in your business, the things that you coulda, woulda, shoulda done, and actually none of it has really happened? Do you feel really guilty that you're where you are and that you haven't made the progress that you'd want to make, and that you look on to other people that might have started their business at a similar time to you and feel like you're so far behind? And is the to-do list overwhelming? Do you feel frightened and scared of what action you actually do need to take? Where do you need to start? What do you need to do? Do you feel like it just all feels, yeah. You know what I mean there, don't you? You totally know what I mean there. Like, it's just not quite what it could be. That you're not quite getting there. That you're not quite fulfilling your potential. That you've got a stack of ideas of things that you could do, but they don't happen. But you want them to happen. You want to make a difference. You want to make a change. You want to take action. What you don't need is another learning course. What you don't need is that other little magic bit or that magic button or whatever it is you're searching for. What you need is to start to implement what you already know, what you've already got, to complete those courses that are sat gathering dust, and then to implement them. To have a way to get through your to-do list and not feel overwhelmed or stuck or frightened. Have a way where you can see progress being made every single day in your business. Now, I am not talking about hustling. I am not talking about working you to the bone. I am not talking about you having a whole kind of accelerated approach that will lead to burnout. I'm talking about you implementing the ideas that you already have, about being able to prioritise what action to take, about getting a whole heap of clarity about what is important in your business, about being able to take those steps that up until now have sat in your head or sat in a notebook or have been pipe dreams and ideas. I've helped lots of gorgeous rock stars to do this, to implement stuff, to get stuff done. One of my gorgeous rock stars had sat on the idea of an online course for ages and ages, probably more than a year. And the idea had been there and she was going to get round to it, and it was sat on the list and everything else came before it, and implementing that course made her £10,000. £10,000. Just doing that thing and prioritising that action made a massive difference to her bottom line. It allowed her to help and support more people. It allowed her to make more money. It allowed her to have a little bit more freedom insofar as her time was concerned. It made a difference. So if you have got a whole stack of ideas, if you have got a whole notebook full of coulda, woulda, shouldas, if you feel like you've taken every course in the universe but have not implemented any of it yet, or just little tiny bits because you were full of momentum at the beginning, then you need to read this. You need to read what I'm talking about. You need to get involved, and let's actually unleash, unfurl, release your potential. Let's get you taking important steps to progress. Let's get you taking inspired action. Action that actually makes a difference. Not just being busy. This isn't about productivity. This is about power, potential, and progress.